Hi guys, welcome back to Pretty Unfiltered, where we keep it real, raw, and unfiltered. Today's episode, we are going to be adding something new. It's called Pretty Unfiltered News, where we kind of touch on like weekly topics that we've seen online, or like news that we can relate to, or just things that we think is like it's interesting to talk about. So we're gonna be adding that. But besides, and we're gonna continue doing our Reddit episodes. But we just wanted to add something new to the show to give us a little bit of something else to talk about.
Give you some more entertainment.
Exactly. So that's really it. I'm gonna once we get the episode started, I'm gonna start on the Pretty Unfiltered News because it's not gonna be a long one, but it's definitely the talk of TikTok, Instagram. It's the talk of the town right now. Okay. But my name's Tanasia.
I'm Dejah.
And this is Pretty Unfiltered. So I already asked her. I already asked Dejah. She doesn't know who Katseye is. But I think she heard it on like what?
I know of them,
Yeah.
but not like the
gist.
full,
Okay.
you know.
So, if you guys do not know, I'm going to give you guys a quick backstory so then we can get on the main topic of like who Katseye is or what Katseye is and stuff like that. So, Katseye is basically a global girl group. They started a couple years ago. I remember seeing them on TikTok and I got hooked. The first person I ever seen what got me hooked was Manon, because Manon was like, she was black, she was so stunning, and she just captivates you. And I think like she kind of went viral. Like there was YouTube videos of people doing like reactions to their first like ever like their first ever, I don't even know what they call it because they didn't debut yet, but it was like their first ever like video introducing all the girls and stuff like that, and it just went viral off her face card alone, child. So basically they're a global girl group and they're very diverse. There's, Manon, she's black. There's Laura, she's Indian. Sophia, who's from the Philippines, she's Filipino. They're a very diverse girl group. So basically they had like this competition that was going on throughout like TikTok and stuff like that, and we had to basically pick the girls that was going to be in the group. So a bunch of the girls debuted. Later down the line, they ended up debuting, and there was a Netflix show that kind of showed the behind the scenes of what was going on. And one of like the main, how like 'cause every show, every documentary has to have like something, like some drama. Yeah. And so basically the drama was, for one, before there was Manon, there was another black girl, and I guess like there was like a group chat where they like leaked music, or like a private Instagram page where they leaked music, and they end up kicking the black girl out. And so then Manon ends up showing up, and basically the drama surrounding Manon is lazy. She doesn't show up to rehearsals. But because at this point they had started like pushing the girls out, and people started voting, and they started seeing who got like a fan base. So Manon started getting like the most attention, and so the other girls are like, she's not showing up, she's lazy, this, that, and third. But mind you, Manon she's from Switzerland, so like American and Switzerland culture is different. Like if they are sick, mental health, period, cramp, not feeling good, they don't have to show up for work. Whereas in America, we get up, we sick throwing up, and we still show up to work, because if really not, you're gonna end up probably losing your job. Like America, we fight through the pain, where Switzerland, like they don't have to, because that's so. I guess she was having like mental issue, or like whatever her reasoning was. She wasn't coming to rehearsals because of health issues.
Yeah.
But she still would show up and show the fuck out. And she was still captivating. Like, that's why I'm like, lazy. I don't think lazy. I think she just has boundaries. Okay, so they ended up debuting after that. And, the Netflix show came out. It was like a whole controversy about Manon or whatever. And basically, they tried to portray Manon as someone who got into it because off of her face card alone. But she's like a lazy black girl. But she still got it because of her face card alone. And so when they first debuted, she ended up like they had like a couple songs, couple music videos, and she was like in the background. There's 6 girls total, but you kind of have her in the back and they don't show her. So recently, basically a couple days ago, I forgot to mention this. So basically the girl group, they have 2 labels. They have a Korean label and then they have an American label. The Korean label is Hype, and then the American is like Griffin or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. I never heard of them until this.
Okay.
But basically, when they started the group, I guess they wanted to test to see how like like a global or American girl group can, how they like, if they can create a successful girl group with K-pop training, because you know it's very like pristine training. So basically they put out a statement. They said, after open and thoughtful conversations together, we are sharing that Manon will be taking a temporary hiatus from group activities to focus on her health and well-being.
And they put that?
Yeah, we fully support this decision. KATSEYE remain committed to showing up for one another and for the fans who mean everything to us. The group will continue scheduled activities during this time, and we look forward to being together again when the time is right. Thank you to our icons for your continued love, patience, and understanding. So after that post, Manon makes her own post. Ooh. And she makes it on Weverse. I think they made it on Weverse, which is like an app. I think it was created by Hype, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
That's like kind of where like people like, I think that's where people were voting on when this all came
like
about or whatever.
Like a fan, like for the fans, kind of.
Yeah. So, trying to go back and find the other one. Okay, it's right here. Manon posted a statement and she says, "Hi friends, I want you to hear this from me. I'm healthy, I'm okay, and I'm taking care of myself. Thank you for checking in. Sometimes things unfold in ways we don't fully control, but I'm trusting the bigger picture. Thank you for standing by me. I love you endlessly and can't wait to see you again." So now everybody's like
giving more.
Yeah, everybody's like, so is she healthy or is she not healthy? Because y'all saying she's not healthy.
And that's why she not
and going on this hiatus, but it doesn't sound like she really wants this hiatus. What's really going on? So now the conversation is like how black women are treated in girl groups, how they're treated in a label, and how microaggressions are placed. Like a lot of, like, to describe black women in girl groups, it's always like a lot of microaggressions. Like to say that she's lazy. Me personally, I don't think Manon's lazy. I think she just has boundaries, and I think she's in a different culture than we are, and she just had to adjust. But I think regardless, she does just as good. Even if they try to say she's the weaker dancer out the group, she still does good, and that's why she ended up being in the group. Because mind you, she didn't audition. They scouted her. But I also one of those people, I don't care if the only black girl made it because she cute. I don't give a fuck.
No.
If y'all hear barking, I'm sorry. But I just don't care that if that was the truth, which is not the truth. Like, you see how hard she works. She's actually really good. Mind you, she didn't have any dancing experience like the other girls. She kind of went into this like blindly. Like they had to bring a dancer. They liked
her look and they had to bring her.
Yeah, they brought her a dancer to Switzerland to practice, and she caught on. I think the other girls, like, they just couldn't understand, like, okay, she's pretty, she's barely putting in all this work as we are. Like, we're working every day. Yeah. And she's getting all this attention and we're not. Yeah. And sometimes, baby, it's that simple.
No, that's true.
But
it factor.
Yeah, and but some people just have it. Like, some people just have it, and I just feel like, I don't care if she got in. I don't give a fuck. She ain't know how to dance. She got in. She's in, like, but it's just a different conversation of how, like, black women get treated in the workplace, get treated in any space compared to other people, and how it's never like
you have to work 10 times harder.
Yes, and it's never just okay, she's just good, like, yeah.
No, you have to be amazing.
Yes, like
over the top.
Yeah, and they want that girl to sit here and be. And I remember one time she didn't go to
work like a damn dog.
Yeah, I remember one time she didn't go to, like, she didn't perform with them because I guess she was sick, and they tried to say, oh, it's because she couldn't do a split. So then she went on the TikTok, or she took a picture doing the split because she's like, no, something was wrong. Yeah. And what y'all mean I can't do a split? Like, and she showed them, like, I can do a split, baby. Don't even split. Like, why do y'all just assume she can't do something? That's why unless, like, y'all don't assume that for the other girls when they're sick and they can't perform well.
And it's almost like because I'm not in, this is very new, I'm learning from you. Like, it's almost like they keep putting, like, little stuff out there so that to make people not care for her.
Yes, that's what people were saying.
But it's like it's not working, so it's like they're almost like, damn.
That's what people were saying, like, because she's always, like, she's the only person who, like, she, like, missed a lot of performances, or she wasn't in a lot of things, so that, like, she wasn't in a lot of things because of her health or something like that. And people were saying like they feel like they knew that they were going to kick her out of the group at some point in time, and so they were like allowing her not to be and stuff so that when the time
have
came,
something to fall back on.
Yeah. But we ain't going for. I don't give a fuck if she's sick every day. Girl, I followed them off TikTok and off Instagram.
You said no. I'm ride or die.
Yeah. Period. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
What they say? I'm rooting for everybody black.
Yeah. but the only other girl I really am like interested in is Laura. Like Laura, she's Indian. She's super confident, and I love that for her.
Girl, I might have to take a deep dive now myself.
Girl, but I also thought like their music is like I only support because of Manon because the music ain't hitting.
Oh.
The music is not like people say it all the time. Like it's catchy. They have like little dance moves that like draw you into the song. So then it ends up being catchy because you hear it all the time because they literally post it every single day and it's just all on TikTok. You hear every single day. You see the dances. So it's like
what's one of their?
I'm gonna show you real quick.
Maybe I might.
Oh, you probably know. And mind you, y'all doing all this on Black History Month. Don't piss me off, please.
I know. It has been a little crazy for Black History Month. I'm not even gonna lie.
Here. So she's gonna listen to one of the songs.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get her.
My opinion.
Yes. You ready?
Yeah.
Look how many views.
Oh my gosh. Did you keep looking at me? It's killing me. Oh.
like they not. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the song because they don't play it so much. It's like
it's starting to get to you.
Yes, they
doing the white girl dance. Yeah, I love that.
But yeah, so that's them.
Okay. I mean,
they are super young though. Like one just turned 18.
Oh wow. I mean, it's cute. Like I'm,
Yeah.
Not necessarily my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying like if I liked a song, I wouldn't like not listen to it because it's like a girl group. I think it's cute that.
Yeah, it's just different. I think it's different. I just think they could have went a different direction. But who am I to say anything because it has 156 million views.
That's crazy.
And they have so many advertisements with the song. Like they have like fried chicken. Huh. But I will say as well, like that, like K-pop, they do
and it's
copy a lot of Black culture.
Acquired, I feel like
taste. I do like K-pop though, but one thing I will say about K-pop is they do a lot of times in the videos.
I've seen some. I'm like, oh,
yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, they do take Black culture. And I was arguing with somebody on TikTok about this too because
that seems very like the norm, like normal.
Yeah. And so somebody on TikTok, they said something about this whole situation. And I'm like, cause they were trying to say, because she's mixed. Like I think her dad's like Ghani or like he's Black basically. And her mom's like white. And they're trying to say like she's not like Black for real. Baby, that girl Black.
Isn't she darker skinned?
She's like, light skinned. This picture is not doing her.
Oh.
Yeah. She's like light skinned.
Okay.
She's probably a little bit darker than me and you.
Okay.
But this picture might not be a good picture. Let me see. Let me go online and look real quick. But it don't matter. She Black.
Yeah.
She Black.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Very cute girl. Stunning. And
she said go correct.
And I'm sorry. I can't support. And I know my little support ain't gonna mean nothing, but we gotta boycott. Girl, they actually boycott. Like they're actually like trying to get Netflix to take down the documentary, the Dream Academy documentary. Yes, like they're not playing. I don't know,
crazy
girl. I don't know if Hype or whoever people are saying like Hype really does want her. It's the other people, the American label. They're saying like they don't know if what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Jesus. And then Manon's boyfriend allegedly posted something on his Instagram page about black women being mistreated in the girl group. So now that's why people are like, okay, yeah, it's definitely
it's not health
related. Which she could have went there and said, you know, I'm actually having like serious mental health issues because how some of the fans are talking. She probably expected them to like help her, defend her, and they probably not taking it serious. And I don't know, but it don't sound like she really want to get out the group. Hopefully we get an update. Hopefully we get something soon. I just think it just goes to show how, like, even though we're in 2026, black women will always be treated unfairly in the workplace or in a girl group or in anything. And it's just crazy because when you look at them, they're such a diverse set of, like, group of women. And I think that's what draws...
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
No, like, how is it always, like, it's still like the black person.
Yeah, and it's just the fact, like it's such a diverse group, and I think that's what everybody liked about them. So for y'all to take one of the only black girls away, it's not gonna do nothing but damage y'all, because that's what set y'all apart from a lot of these other pop or K-pop or pop, whatever direction they're trying to go into, or I guess that's what set them apart. So the fact that y'all are doing that, y'all are gonna be nothing but what everybody else has, and y'all gonna lose what set y'all apart. I really hope, I don't know if I want Manon to come back. I really want for Manon
to do what's best for her.
No, yeah, but I want her to become the next Zendaya.
Zendaya?
Yes. Because she did like a little short film. It was so cute. You want me to show you? Okay. It was so cute. I was like, okay, it's giving actress. I want her to, because like,
bigger and better things.
Yes, I want her to become like an actress, like, or actress. I just want her to become some, like, because honestly, I don't think she's the best singer, but I definitely think she has star quality. And I definitely think I think she works very well in a group only because of the fact that she is not the best singer.
Yeah, she's the look. Like
yeah, but she's a good dancer. She is a good singer. And there's a lot of artists who are not the best singer, but they still, you know what I'm trying to say? And I just feel like I want her to be like a star, like fashion, movies, something, like something. Let me show you her short film real quick before we get into the Reddits. So this is a little bit of her short film.
No.
But it's really cute.
I was intrigued.
Oh, you were? You like
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's definitely different. Like, besides that, y'all, that's what's going on right now, y'all. It's some serious stuff happening in the industry. So, we'll see. I'll keep you updated on what happens after, because it's only been like a week and a day.
Yeah, because I heard that fairly, like, recently. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's child.
Because I did see it on TikTok and stuff.
Because everybody's talking about it. Like, there's literally think pieces on it. I watch them every day, and you probably see my repost. That's probably why.
It's probably why it shows up on my stuff too.
Because I'm gonna make everybody know, for real. But we're gonna get into our Reddits of the week. Of this week. Okay. So am I the asshole for being honest with another mom about why my daughter isn't allowed to go to her friend's house? I'm on a throwaway because my daughter uses my main for other subs. Oh, her daughter be on Reddit? I've been trying to tell y'all, I do not expect so many people to be on Reddit. But your daughter be on Reddit? And she's like, what, 13? Whatever. Okay. I really need an outside opinion because my family tell me I'm right, but they also don't have to deal with the awkwardness here. I have a daughter, Elena, who is 13. Elena has a friend called Kennedy who is new at school this year. Kennedy's mom works in the school office. Becomes kind of relevant later. So our house is kind of the house. Elena doesn't have a big group of friends, but as long as the kids can get their own snacks and not make noise, anyone's welcome. Because of this, Elena never really goes to anyone else's house. All her friends come to us. We've even hosted her friends' birthday sleepovers. A couple of weeks ago, though, Elena asked if she could sleep over at Kennedy's house, as the next day was a family party, and Kennedy had been allowed to invite a friend. I said sure. Again, her mom works in the school office. Whenever she comes to pick Kennedy up, she's been polite. I didn't see an issue. When I went to drop Elena off, my opinion changed. Kennedy's stepdad is the one who answered the door, and I'm not kidding when I say I haven't never felt so immediately disturbed by a person. I can't even explain why. My stomach just lurched. I immediately felt like I needed to hold some kind of conversation with him so that I could at least get a better read on him. I made some small talk on the porch, during which he proceeded to open an alcoholic drink and flirtatiously not believe I was old enough to have a teenage daughter. After asking me twice how old she was and telling me how similar we looked, he also demanded in front of me that Kennedy change her clothes because she was wearing shorts. In her own house. Kennedy's mom came home while I was on the porch, which made me feel slightly better, so I left. But when I got home, I told my husband he was going to pick Elena up this evening because she was not spending the night there. We made an excuse about a forgotten plan for the next day and fetched Elena before dinner. Yeah. So I don't care if everyone thinks I'm crazy or judges me for not letting her stay on no evidence. I grew up where if you had a feeling, you followed it. My husband agreed with me that Elena wouldn't be going over there again. So last week, I was at school pickup and bumped into the mom of one of Elena's other friends, who I'm casually friends with, mom friends, basically. She mentioned she hadn't seen Elena at Kennedy's that Sunday at the party. Kennedy had invited this other girl to the Sunday party, but not the sleepover. I said no. Elena hadn't slept over. My friend asked if it was because of anything in particular, and I was honest and said I just don't want her going over there because the stepdad gives me the creeps. I told my friend about the interaction, and she thanked me for telling her and said she'd probably do the same as me. I thought nothing more of it. It didn't come up again. So, except yesterday at school pickup, Kennedy's mom came outside and confronted me. She said another mom was now not letting her daughter come over because of males in the house without the mother home, and that she knows it was my fault.
Oh, I thought that was always the rule.
Hold on, now who fault? I got lost. Who fault?
No,
because they said it's her fault.
I know.
Who fault? The mom of Elena?
Yeah, I think that's what she's saying.
Because I was the one who met her husband. She said she knows I lied to pick Elena up early.
Oh,
yeah. She accused me of being a snob because Kennedy is at the school on free tuition, which she gets because her mom works there. But I just think she wrote it kind of weird. So basically, she's saying that the mom's a snob because Kennedy is on free tuition. Okay.
Yes.
Which she gets because her mom works there, and of judging her family based on where they live. None of that is true. Well, but there was no convincing her. I guess I didn't adequately defend myself because, firstly, I was in public and didn't want a scene, and second, because being a snob probably sounded better than your husband seems predatory.
Ooh, I like her.
Girl, well, look, yeah. She then said that I was isolating Kennedy by poisoning the other mom.
Oh, child.
That I'm not sure I can even say it's untrue. But I would want another mom to tell me, you can do what you want with the information, but if I had never met the stepdad and none else felt as uncomfortable as I felt, I would want them to let me know. That's why I told her, because we're all just trying to look out for our kids. But Kennedy's mom seemed more upset than angry, and I get that this is embarrassing for her. I also know I don't have an actual evidence that this man did anything. So now I feel like maybe I was out of line sharing my completely unfounded opinion with my friend. Do I owe the whole family an apology?
No, bitch. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't see where she went wrong.
No, first of all,
what are you talking about?
My parents were always like that. Like, if there was a man, no. If they have brothers, no. Like, you're not sleeping over there.
Yeah.
But if I have a feeling, I'll be like, okay, if that's the case, you want me to say exactly what he said to me? And they'll be like, that's weird. You don't comment that.
Because that's how I would have said it. You confronted me, so let's talk about it. Because I was trying to spare you. But now you want to attack me. Now I'm not.
And it's like, think of the bigger picture here. First of all, that just really aggravates me. Because I can't stand somebody that just want to have a man. Because clearly, like, that's what it sounds like. That's your husband. It's like, that should still be weird to you.
Yeah.
If you
but I don't think she didn't even tell her what he said.
Right.
So I don't think she knows.
It's still like giving. I would be like, well, what did he say? Like,
but she didn't say it was. I don't think she knows that it was because of the dad. She said, because remember she said something about like having other men. There was other men at the house. Yeah. That was the reason why I guess the other girl. So I don't think she ever
really went into detail.
Yeah, I definitely think that's where she could have like told her like, honestly, if we, because right now you piss me off, but if we really want to be honest, the reason why I did not let my daughter come over is because of the things that your husband said made me uncomfortable. Because what do you mean me and my daughter and me look alike? I'm grown.
First of all, don't even say anything flirtatious to me. You're literally the husband. Yeah. Like,
weird. And if you can do that, you'll do anything. And then you talking about my daughter needs to change her shorts. Now, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story real quick. That's one thing I don't play about. I remember being in middle school, right? Mind you. Y'all, I don't give a fuck who get offended. Everybody know how I feel. It don't matter. So, I remember I was in middle school. I think I was in high school. We were living in... So, I was either in 8th grade or just became a freshman in high school. Okay. And I was at my house and I was wearing a long t-shirt and I had panties on. Mm-hmm. And my aunt and my cousin came over. And my cousin, he's a guy, you know, he's a boy. My auntie told me I need to change because my cousin... And you know what I told her? No, I'm not changing. This is my house.
Girl.
Don't tell me to change. If you feel like your son would even look at his cousin that way. Right. Then, and maybe I could have been wrong. Maybe I could have went and put on some shorts. But also, this is my house, and he can stay in the car. And I said no. And it was a whole big thing. Like, it was a whole big argument. I said, I'm not changing. I have on a long t-shirt with panties. Mind you, this is my cousin. Like, we grew up together. Like, I'm not changing. I'm sorry. I'm not changing. I'm not. And I could have been wrong. But at that point, I'm older. Like, I just don't care. Like, this is my house. Like, he didn't have to come over. And honestly, y'all could just go sit in the car. Y'all can leave because I'm not changing. Like, I don't know if I had just opened the door and I was probably going to go walk back in my room. Right. I forgot. But, like, I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. But then again, I just feel like, don't tell me what the fuck to do. Because I'm just one of those people, like, okay, my kids, they probably, like, when come things over, they're definitely going to have on, like, shorts or something. Yeah. I don't even know if I had on shorts. Maybe I did have on, like, shorts underneath. I don't know. Maybe I did just have on panties and, like, a long t-shirt. But it was a long t-shirt. So, I don't know. But my kids probably would not do that. But at the same time, I just am one of those people, like, don't tell my child to change anything. And my kid, if I ever felt uncomfortable around something, or I felt like, I just feel like I'm never, like,
you're not gonna have that in your home.
Yeah, I'm never gonna have anybody that I feel uncomfortable in my home, and I'm never gonna tell them to change. Because let me say this: I'm just one of those people. I feel like I don't want my child to feel like if anything was to ever happen to them because of what they wore,
they think it's their fault.
Yes, and I feel like that's a way of that's a way of like
that.
Yeah, of like doing that. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, and I've always been a free spirit. I've always just, like, wore whatever the fuck I wanted to wear. So, like, when you coming into my house and you telling me, honestly, y'all can get the fuck out. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Because you're coming into my house. Like, and I'm comfortable in my house. Like, and, yeah, I'm comfortable in my house. And why I have to change and put these shorts on?
No, and it's always girls. That's really the thing that bothers me a lot of times. It's like, damn, like, it's like,
because boys can walk around with boxers and top.
T-shirt off, like, it's just very,
and they would never
whatever.
Say nothing. Yeah. And they would never say nothing. And I see if it's one of those things where, like, okay, the boy can't do it, the daughter can't do it, the son can't do it, so we're all not doing that. That's different. But when I see that there's like a difference in treatment, I just don't like that. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, I have kind of something like, I had somebody I was dating, we had all of our kids and stuff together, and one day the son, he's the same age as like my child. They're like a year apart, and like he was just in like his boxers, and I was like, no, he needs to put some clothes on.
Yeah.
Because my baby can't walk around like that. Like, you know, I don't get the whole like, if that's the case, nobody should be walking around half naked.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I just rather it just be an even playing ground.
Right. And boxers and no top is crazy. Now, a long big top and panties, like,
yeah,
I think that's a little bit of a difference. Because, like, it's the same thing as fucking a bikini. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But I see what you're saying, too. That's what I'm saying. Like, if one can't do it, the other person can't do it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because it's like reinforcing that, oh, no, just because you're a girl, you can't do that. Because guys look at you. Like, and it is true. That is. But it's like, that's the what's the root of the problem,
right? But then that's when I think that parents should start teaching their sons or even their daughters that, like, when
first of all, somebody else's body is not
your business.
For you.
Yeah,
that's not like you know. I think that's a big thing with like young men, young boys, baby.
How about stop telling women what to change and start teaching women that don't look at your... Well, I don't even think my cousin was looking at me any type of way. I don't even know if he even got in the house yet at this point. Like, I don't even think it was anything like that. And that's probably
what really bothered you, too, is that, damn, like, as soon as you walk in, you over here telling me what to do.
Yes, and no. Because don't tell me what the fuck to do.
Yeah. No, I get it. Because, like, even my family, like, even when I lived with my dad, people might think it's weird, but I walked around in my bra and panties. Yeah. Like, that's, like, my dad and my brother are not looking at me.
Yes,
like that.
And that's my cousin. That's why I'm like...
And I'm not looking like, oh, yeah, look at me. Like, no, if I'm in the bathroom and going to my room and going back and forth, that's just what it is.
Because being a girl, like, why can we not exist?
With that.
Yeah, but it's like, why can we not exist as women just as men exist as men? Like,
it's because our bodies are just so sexualized. Like,
but then that's why I feel like there's a conversation of, like, people need to start... teaching their kids like, at a young age to stop just overly sexualizing women
and the biggest thing, let's start with breastfeeding.
Oh yeah,
because baby, I was gonna pop this titty out. I never cared. Never cared, like ever.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't because my baby is drinking
and
milk.
I'm hungry. Do y'all want the baby to cry or do y'all want the baby to get fed? Like, you know what I'm saying? Get fed.
Right, and it's just really crazy, like. You really can't fucking do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, as a woman, like, it's
the first
like...
thing you come and do is you tell me to come and... like, actually, no. And I think I used to get told growing up, too, like, oh, like, I was rude as fuck. Or, like, I was, like, just, like, rude. But I don't think I was rude. I definitely think I just had set boundaries. And I always just been kind of, like, more self-aware. And I just always, like, no.
Yeah.
Boo. No.
Yeah.
Don't come to my house telling me to do nothing.
No, and it's just crazy because it's, like, with that... half the time, y'all fat hairy fuckers, I don't want to see you without your shirt.
Right.
So I just got to sit here and just take it and like, you know what I'm saying? Right. But it's like it is a norm with God, and I get it. It's I guess different, but
I definitely think there's not a problem with asking someone to like to change, but it needs to be something all across the board, and I just don't ever see that. And also, like when you're coming to somebody else's house unannounced, don't tell them to change.
No, but in reference to the story, if you're saying that, like, why you can't control yourself? What is? You're looking at a kid like
and
that,
that's not
like
even your family. Like you don't even know them.
No,
at
it's
all.
just
like okay, family saying that to family, okay, because you know, but like. Because, like, y'all have that closeness, but you just saying that to a random stranger you just met right now.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing you're going to say about my daughter wearing shorts. And then it's not like she had on panties like me, okay? She had on shorts.
Baby, what's going on?
Yes. And then guess what?
And you cracking open your little beer or whatever.
Yeah. That's the first sign. I've seen the movies.
Girl.
And then it's like, so, but I definitely, and I just hate that, but like I said, I just hate that stigma because let's say she was wearing shorts, let's say something did happen to her, and then
that made it okay.
Yeah, right. Or like, and sometimes kids do not understand that, and then they start blaming themselves, and then they're like.
Speaking of that, I just saw something on TikTok where somebody was saying, if they're not initially attracted to kids, nothing of what they're wearing would do anything.
Yeah,
that's really the thing.
Yeah, they wouldn't even. think that. Like,
and like honestly, her even saying that, like she's like, oh, like I don't have, you know, anything really to go off. No, baby, that was that. That was that. And you're not wrong.
And at the end of the day, you're not wrong for protecting you're not wrong for protecting your child.
And even potentially other children. They didn't meet him. They didn't know. You just saying that. Honestly, you could have said more. But you just, oh no, just because, you know.
And I don't know, because I don't have kids yet. I just don't know what I would do.
If I had a feeling, baby, that. I'm not. Oh, like to you?
Like if they said that to me, because I'm so like.
Yeah, no,
you would have. I probably would have been like, you just threw me completely the fuck off. I wouldn't even have let her stay there for a couple hours.
No,
don't play with me. Mm-mm. What you just said?
Yeah.
About my daughter.
Yeah, that's. Mm-mm. I would have been like, oh, okay. Actually, let's go back to the car.
You know, it's okay. Because I would have actually went off on her. I would have said, don't ever worry about what the fuck my child wearing. If I let her come out the house like this, it's nothing. And I've always said that. I've told my family already, like straight off the bat, I don't even have kids. I said, baby, once I have kids, don't tell my child nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
I've already said it straight. Don't tell her what to wear. Like my child, him or her, like, don't, if my child, remember that whole thing about the kitchen, the little boys in the kitchen with the kitchen sets?
Girl, don't stop.
Baby, if my son have a pink kitchen set and I brought it to your house for him to play with, or her, or whatever the case is, and you say something, I'm gonna cuss your ass out so good, baby.
Listen, the Lord knew not to give me no boy, because they'd be like, what you... If he want to do it, he want to do it. Like, people are weird. Like, kids do not be thinking how y'all think.
Yes.
Like, it's crazy. And you being loudmouth and doing it, you're reinforcing all the bad stuff that we don't need. Right. Let a little boy play with the kitchen. Let him play with the baby doll.
And guess what? Boy, men can be chefs too. That's not teaching them nothing.
It's actually, how to become a chef. I think being a chef is actually like male dominated, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that's what's funny about all of that.
And then it's the fact that men should know how to cook.
Yeah.
That's y'all problem. Y'all be having these men, not my man, because he can cook. But y'all be having these men who don't know how to do not one.
Listen.
They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to eat. Y'all, they don't even, these niggas now. Oh, Lord Jesus, sorry, y'all, the N-word. These men today, they don't even know how to barbecue. They don't even know how to make a barbecue rib. Yeah, y'all should. If y'all don't want to buy him a kitchen set, at least buy him a fake grill. Fake grill with some ribs and steak. Do something.
Yeah,
kids don't.
They're failing the youth.
Little boys do not only have to play with little superheroes and dinosaurs.
Like it really is crazy.
Kids have a big imagination, and you never know what he want to be in life.
And people be getting so offended when it's like, damn, he just want to play with the fucking pink Barbie Jeep.
But besides that, y'all, I think that was a really good topic, or a really good Reddit, because I think that's a conversation that needs to be had. I just think it's a sensitive topic.
And not to cut you off, but I'm the type of parent that honestly, I'm very anxious.
Yeah.
If I feel anything, if I'm like, I don't know if we should be leaving the house right now, baby, we not going.
Yeah.
No, like so.
You know,
honestly, she had something that made her feel some type of way. But even if I looked at him and I was like,
yeah,
because even if I was to leave and he didn't even do any of that, and I'm like. That's like me. Like my parents allowed me to, go and do sleepovers. But honestly, I don't even think like.
You don't know if you're gonna let your kids do that.
Yeah. I don't even want nobody. I don't even want them going to nobody's house.
Yeah. You know what's so crazy though? Me and my friend used to have talks about this like years ago, and even though I've had a lot of things happen to me growing up, but I just don't think, even though I just don't think I would ever not allow my kids to have. Like, sleepovers and do stuff like that. I think I just want to reinforce my kid, like, seriously, if anything ever happens to you, if they saying not to tell your mom or you scared, don't ever be scared to tell me nothing. To have an open relationship with my kids so that if something ever did, because you can never, ever stop anything from happening, if that makes sense. Like, you never know. I just don't want to stop them from having, like,
experiences. No, and honestly, I did feel that way for a long time. Girl, I don't know. Those are my babies. I just like.
Yeah.
actually having them here and having both of them, like, and kind of, I guess, seeing their personalities a little bit. Like, my oldest, it worries me a little bit because she is, like, a people pleaser. And that scares me. And, like, girl, I don't know that even the topic just stresses me out a little bit. My baby, the youngest, I don't know, she might freaking karate chop fuck somebody up. I don't know, because she's a Gemini. She's very but no, like I did feel that way, like when Kumi was a baby little. Or like before I even had her, I was like, no, I still will want her to have the experience. And like I do, but I don't even know what I would do if something was to happen. And
I think I might change it. Like, I never know. I don't have kids, y'all, so it's something that I've always thought I would be. I might change once I have my kids. Because
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I think we should, but like
it's hard.
I don't know. And then like just the way other kids are now too. Because my kids, I'm very.
I don't want to say people doing what kids is doing. What they
exactly. Like I'm not old school. I'll say I'm very progressive with the way I parent, but at the same time, when it comes to like these electronics, baby, I don't play. My kids do not have. They have a tablet, Amazon tablet that is Roblox. Very kid. And she does do Roblox, but I'm very like, what are you doing?
You have parents.
I'm like watching. I don't, but I watch her, and she honestly, I'm like, okay, that's enough. We're not playing that no more. I said, you're not talking to nobody. You're not doing like, you get what I'm saying? But like other kids are very much in their phones and electronics, and hey, it might make my kid a little different. But I don't care.
Kids been on a lot now.
Like TikTok, no.
They be knowing all these TikTok sounds. And they be knowing what the pussy and the ick. And they be knowing all these little words now. You never know what kids know. But that's why it's good to like, the parents a little bit. I don't think I would let my kid go over any and everybody's house. But I definitely think I would like kind of know how the kids act and stuff like that. And I would just, Lord pray over.
I'll be like, okay, she coming. I'm coming too.
Yeah. Child.
You don't have to talk to me. I can sit. I can stay right in the corner.
But all in all, I don't think she's wrong for feeling that way.
No.
And if he did look a little funky and weird, I also think like sometimes when people do look a little funky, I don't think it's wrong for kind of like being like, okay, wait, hold on. No.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's your kid. Like no matter what.
You.
I don't know. You could do some crazy stuff over your kid because baby, I don't play. Like,
you're not wrong though. You're not wrong.
Am I the asshole for choosing my wife over my mom? I already got an answer, but I, 32 male, have been married to my wife, 33 female, for 5 years. I lost my dad when I was 16. I'm an only child. Life was rough after he passed, but my mom is one of the strongest women I know. I was shattered and she held everything together. I love her more than anything. I met my wife in my first year of college. We've basically grown up together. She's my world. Right now, the three of us live together in our apartment. Oh, Lord. My mom is getting older and needs care, and I feel lucky that I have the two most important women in my life under one roof. Oh, he sounds sweet. Both my wife and I have good careers. We're ambitious and doing well. And yes, we don't have a child. That's a conscious decision. I'm okay either way. I love kids and would love to have one someday, but my wife doesn't want one right now. Maybe not ever. We've had long conversations about it. I have never forced her. It's her body. She's at the peak of her career. She says she doesn't feel ready for motherhood and doesn't know if she ever will. I respect that. The issue is my mom desperately wants a grandchild. For the past year, she's been emotionally pushing subtle comments. You'll understand when you have your own. Don't wait too long. Women regret it later. I kept brushing it off, hoping it would fade. 2 days ago, we had guests over who brought their kids. After they left, my mom looked at my wife and said, "You can't even give me one grandchild? Isn't that what women are meant to do? Your biological clock is already expiring." My wife immediately said, "Isn't it my decision whether I want to have a child?" It turned into a heated argument. I stepped in and told my mom, please stop forcing us. It's her decision. Whatever she decides is final. You don't get to talk to her like that. Period. I won't lie, my tone was harsh. I've never raised my voice at my mom before, ever. I've always been respectful, but this time I snapped. I'd been ignoring these comments for a year, and hearing her question my wife's worth as a woman just broke something in me.
Sweet.
Now my mom hasn't spoken to me in 2 days. The house feels tense. I feel guilty for shouting at the woman who sacrificed everything for me. Ooh, let me control my face. Sorry. But I also feel like if I hadn't stepped in, I would have failed my wife. My mom hasn't been eating well and mentioned she wants to move out. Am I the asshole for losing my temper and shouting out my old mom like this? Baby, you could leave.
Yeah.
Pack your bags now. Goodbye. Huh?
When she said she wasn't eating well after this, she's trying to be manipulative. I honestly, y'all probably not gonna like what I have to say.
Moms need to kick it to the back. Shut the hell up.
Okay, so for one, I want to start this by saying I actually genuinely hate old people. I do, like, because they always saying something, like
and it's always out of pocket, and you think it's okay because you're old. I don't care.
And I'm not saying that I hate them, like, you gotta respect your elders, but
you gotta respect me.
Yeah, they always are just saying something, like, that's like old people just grind because they just feel like because they're old they can just say do whatever. They don't ever like think about anybody else, like how anybody else feels before doing things. Like, not all old people, but there's a lot.
I mean, majority.
Yeah, but I do think she has an amazing husband. I like that he defended her.
Period. Where she found him?
Yeah. Bye. We should message and say, or we should like comment.
You got a brother?
Do you? Yeah. Oh no, wait. I don't think so. Did he say the mom died or the dad died?
Yeah, the dad passed.
So he ain't bringing no brother.
Oh, and he's the only. Yeah, he's the only child. He did say that.
I will say, old people just be saying shit.
Yeah.
Old people just be saying shit. So when she would have said that, I would have said, girl, I'm not gonna keep having this conversation with you. Let's not have this conversation no more.
Yeah.
And I would have just nipped it in the bud. Because old people, like, that's what I'm saying. Old people just one of those things, like, they genuinely, I think they lose conscious, or like they lose something up here.
Right.
As they get older, and like,
and really be so for real. Having a kid for someone else, what the fuck is that? What is that? Baby, yeah. I don't care if you want a grandchild. I'm sorry.
They in the peak of their career, and she's 33. I definitely think they do need to sit down, and they do need to have a conversation on if they ever do want to have a kid, because it seems like he wants one day. He doesn't really care if she doesn't, but I think that can end up adding conflict in the relationship later down the line, because, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
no, I hear, but honestly, I know a lot of people don't like, but women compromise with so much bullshit, baby. Yeah. If he's okay, that even though he'll be a little sad, because at the end of the day,
he love her.
It's her who has to go through it, not him. Sorry,
but no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying she needs to have one. I'm just saying there needs to be a conversation on if she wants to ever have one or not, so that he can be prepared. Because let's be completely honest, he sounds like he wants to have one. I think he's fine with the either or, but you would think that you think now he's still going to be fine with it. Later down the line, he might not be. So I think there needs to be a conversation so he can prepare himself if she doesn't want one in the future. And if he's genuinely going to be okay with that. Because everybody, like, I don't want kids right now. I do want some in the future, but when I get sick sometimes and I'm getting anxious, and y'all know what I be thinking? I be like, damn, I don't have a bloodline. What the fuck is... If something happens to me right now, knock on wood, y'all, I do not have a bloodline.
Girl.
That's what I be thinking about. So sometimes people might think about that too, but I'm still not ready to have no kids yet. But I'm also not... But I want to have kids when I turn 30. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it might build up to something like... I just think it needs to just be a conversation. And then maybe not kick the mama out because she's not doing well. But just say, boo... Let's not do this no more. Like, let's stop having a conversation. I know you want one. Go adopt one. And maybe they can adopt or something. But it's just nobody. Some people just don't want to have to deal with kids, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But I think maybe just like stand firm on like stop bringing that shit up.
Yeah, she needs to shut the hell up. And personally, if it was me, I'm like, I'm glad you said something. It wouldn't have been nice. Yeah. I know he said that he wasn't, but I'm sure he's being dramatic because he's like, oh, my mom.
Yeah.
She's okay. She's okay.
She's okay.
People need to learn their place. And just because you live here doesn't mean that you can make comments and say certain stuff. Like, really, what does that have to do with you? We live together, and honestly, she should be grateful for that because ain't nobody mama coming to live with me.
Even if she was like, oh,
no.
Yeah, there is.
No.
I'm good. Yeah.
I barely be one in my own family to come live with me.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Mm-mm. I will say, I forgot.
And it's crazy because I be having like my long-term relationships. It's crazy. The ones that I never really cared to be with the man, the moms loved me and they still love me to this day. The ones that
you were like
I actually was in long-term relationships. We were cool at first, and then all of a sudden it just goes downhill.
But why?
Why?
They say something?
I don't know.
Do the man say something? Do they tell you something?
I mean, they'll never be honest, but I don't know. I don't give a damn. So I have like a weird. I be wanting to love the moms and be, you know. So this, I'm just like, no. Once you give me like, if this was me and she kept making comments,
I always think in the beginning, I think I always have a problem in the beginning. I think they grow to like me because I think like in the beginning, I'm super shy. I don't really like meeting parents, like, because I just get in my head. I'm just like over. And then a lot of times people, like how my family is very like young. Like my mom is super young. Like my uncles and uncles, like even though they're older, they act young. And so like, I think like they just have a way of just making people feel comfortable. And I think a lot of times when I meet like the other,
they're not like that.
Yeah, the other relationships I have been in, and this one, like they're older, and like they just don't know. But I think I like, you know, I just think after it kind of gets
personally, better, I'm very nice and respectful, and like I'm the one who like, oh yeah, like I want to have a relationship outside of just me and my man. I would love to have a relationship with you. But I think sometimes like I come off that way, and then like I don't know if people get comfortable or feel like that they can make comments or say stuff. And I don't play that. Like I don't care like
about like your relationship. They say stuff or just
like just in general. Like when I start seeing like I don't care who it is. If you start kind of moving weird, like I'm always respectful. I've been taught when you go in somebody's house, you know, you greet, you say hi, you hug, whatever.
I'm so scared to speak.
If that's the case, right? But like, and I'll always do that, even if I feel some type of way towards you. I'm respectful, you know, especially if I'm in your home. But the thing is, after that initial, if I feel I'm not kissing ass. Like I'm not. If I feel like
once you feel
like, and that
I'm not like
not to give too much of my business, but like previously it was like once that little
hiccup
rift was there, it's like, oh, like I've been told why, well, you know, can you do things to make to make them like you, like can you try more? No, if they're not trying, I'm not gonna try. Once I feel like disrespected and feel some type of way, I don't.
Like the guy will ask you to like make
like
them
hey, like I'm like.
Well, have you said the same thing to the mom? Like that's what I would say. Have you said the same things? I don't know. I'm definitely not an A kisser. I think I just want the people like it's either you're gonna like me or you're not gonna like me. And hopefully you grow to love me. I don't really know I don't really know.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like once it gets to a point where it's like. I don't know. Like
it's hard though, and sometimes it's different because my mom, she was married to someone, and the mom was like all in their business, but he also allowed her to be. Oh, I could never be one of those.
No,
I would lose. Like when I say they used to, I don't even want to talk because when I say it used to be very bad, like baby, it used to be like I ain't never seen nothing like that, and it's crazy. I don't know if this generation still has situations like that, like people our age, but like them older. The mama always is in the son's business.
No, and I just find it weird because it's like how you said, like my family, we want people to feel comfortable. I vent and I talk to my family, But they never, like, no matter, I could tell them like the worst thing, but if I decide to still be with that person or whatever, they're not gonna say nothing. They're not gonna make you feel uncomfortable. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of other people's families are not like that. Yeah. And I'm like,
yeah. Cause me and my boyfriend, me and Miles, we done got into it. My mom be knowing, and she still will come over and, oh, my son-in-law.
Exactly, and that's how it should be.
And me and him done cuss each other clean out till the wheels fall off.
But moms with other women, though, I think that's really.
I don't have that. I don't have that issue. And I've never had to deal with it. I hope I'm gonna be married soon, so.
Period.
I don't have that. I don't have that issue right now.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good.
Luckily.
I don't know what it is. Honestly.
Men don't put their foot down. They allow it.
Yeah, and
they have these weird relationships.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Because these mamas, they be like loving their sons.
Girl.
Well, at least you're not dealing with it right now. Child. And hopefully you don't ever have to deal with it again.
And won't.
Those be the worst, bro. And then that's when you have to just like, and that's when you have to have the boy, like you have to have him put I think once the mom sees that the son ain't playing about this particular one, and okay, he don't put his foot down, they won't try it.
I don't know. Some of these mamas be persistent.
Oh my God. And that's when you gotta leave, baby, because who finna be dealing with you and your mom and your family drama?
Yeah, no. Girl, that's one thing I won't do.
Like, but she's very strict. She okay.
No, like,
So this one says, am I the a-hole for telling my teenage daughter's boyfriend that he cannot give my daughter a promise ring?
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so I have a 16-year-old daughter. She's great in so many ways. She's a straight-A student and a natural leader. She brings others together and isn't afraid to share her opinion. One of my major frustrations in her relationship with her boyfriend, this is her first serious relationship, or her serious boyfriend. They had been dating for a year and a half. At first, he was kind and sweet and super respectful. As time has gone on, I noticed little one-off comments that are concerning. But I also know I cannot tell her who she can and cannot have a relationship with. So I just work to build her confidence and talk to her about making good decisions. For example, he comes from a family where they spend a lot of money on name brand things, and my family is a bunch of thrift store shoppers. We would much rather spend our money on making memories. Also, he talks trash on his friends, and when he does, I shut down the conversation with, what would you do if you heard that person saying those same things about you? So this last fall, her boyfriend had texted me about wanting to get her a promise ring for Christmas. I was stunned, but ultimately I told him no. I also explained to him that it doesn't mean that I don't like him. But you don't. Because she doesn't. Okay, whatever. That I don't like him. I just feel like 16 is too young to be making commitments that would affect the rest of your life. He did not like that, and for weeks he told my daughter how his parents had told him he shouldn't have even asked me. He really okay. Y'all gonna hate my opinion. Okay. He told my daughter, I want you to think about it from your own perspective and not your parents. I have talked to my daughter about it as well to see how she feels about it. And while she understands that she is young and that life could change so much, she also loves her boyfriend so very much. I'm going to just read the edit. I try to wait to read the edit, but she basically said, I should clarify my daughter does not want the promise ring. And she has previously told her boyfriend so. And then she says, also, our family incomes are pretty equivalent. However, I have tried to teach her that she doesn't always need the next newest iPhone, and that if she saves that money, she will be able to live more comfortably during hard times.
Okay. I took out my phone for something.
You have an opinion on this before I start? Because we're probably going to have two different opinions on this. You want me to say mine? Or
Go ahead, say your opinion.
So my opinion is... They're kids. Like, it's a fucking promise ring, and that shit ain't gonna be nothing in a couple years. Like, honestly, he shouldn't have asked her. He should have just got her it. Like, it's just a cute gift. Like, I don't know. I just don't see that something super serious. Like like all the little kids, like in high school, you know how many kids had a little promise ring and they not with the boy now? Like I just don't think it's that serious. Like it's just a cute little gift. Like that's just me. I just think she genuinely just don't like the son, like the boy. Because I feel like if it was a little guy that she liked or she thought that her daughter would be with forever, she would let him do it. I think she genuinely just don't like him and she has an opinion on him. And I think that's why she won't let him. But honestly, it really is just like a little cute promise ring. And that kids be doing in high school. Like, I just think because I just don't be seeing shit as serious. Like, shit just be what it is. Because I've seen a lot. I've never got a promise ring from no boy in high school. But I've seen other people who have. And it's just some shit that the boy be doing. Like, it's Valentine's Day. They give them a little Pandora thing. A bunch. Like, I just don't see it as that serious. Like, in my opinion.
So, okay. I don't think it's that serious. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh no, like you can't have the gift, but I would have a conversation. And I would have a conversation just because of I've always been like a relationship girl. Like since like dating started, my parents allowed me to date and you know whatever. I will say, like, I'm for real thinking of the bigger picture because I'm thinking of like myself. Do you get what I'm saying? Like talking to little me, and especially because I have 2 girls as well. I don't like. It's fun. I will allow my girls to date, but I just think that like I'd be like, okay, yeah, you can have the little gift, but I would keep reiterating it's not that serious. It's a little thing. I get nervous with teenage boys being told one thing, like almost like manipulative tactics a little bit. And it's like I wouldn't want my girls to feel like it's serious, like, oh my gosh, because I looked up the actual meaning of a promise ring and stuff like that. If he's just thinking of doing a gift, whatever, cute, fine, but I just don't want it to be like, because
what are you promising is what
like
you say, what is
exactly like I feel like little girls is so we're told, oh yeah, you know, you have a boyfriend, and then you're in your head as a teenager. Sometimes you be thinking if somebody's not telling you something different, you're thinking, oh, like this really could be like
forever.
You know, I just don't want to reiterate. I want my girls to actually have fun. And like, not that my parents were saying, oh yeah, you're gonna be with this person forever or whatever.
No, I understand that.
But do you get what I'm saying? I just want. The boy might be thinking of it like, oh, a cute gift. But and I'm not saying I'm not saying her daughter specifically. But to me, that's just kind of more so my view. Like, baby, no, y'all playing around. Y'all playing. Oh, you're having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fine. I respect that. But don't take these niggas seriously. Like low key, that's how I feel about it.
I do agree with that. I definitely just think that. I think when he would have brought it up to her, I think she just already had, like, she kind of is iffy about him. Like, she really don't like him. And I think that's why she's really saying no. That's just my opinion. But I do agree, like, what is this promise ring going to mean? Since he was respectful, he did ask mom. And then what is this promise? What are you going to
Because, like, at that point, that's sounding very serious. And it's like...
I personally don't think it was that. I think it was just a cute thing. But maybe it is something serious.
How I feel, I'm like... I don't know. I'm just...
Because he promising her forever.
Because I'm scared, girl. Like,
that's what
speaking of this, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, maybe. That's why I'm like, maybe we should... Maybe they could have had a conversation. Okay, what are you giving her this promise ring for? What are you trying to have her promise? And if he would have said forever, I would have said absolutely not. And then...
Yeah, because when you read what it is, and that's what I'm saying is like... Him asking, that almost makes me feel like... He wants to tell her a more serious way.
Oh, y'all know I'm a true romance.
I am too, but I know teenage boys too, though.
Yeah.
And it's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, like, I don't know. I'm just thinking the worst
stuff. Well, I have brothers too, but they're on my dad's side.
No, but my brothers aren't like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking of like how the boys was with me.
Yeah. But that's personally. What I'm saying. Me personally, I just wouldn't have seen the promise ring guys. Okay, maybe when I was in high school, but I think it's so cute when kids just are like in love. Now,
I do think it's cute. Yeah,
I would definitely I would have told him, okay, give it to her. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, but I would have just, like you said, I would just let my child know, like, if something was to happen in this relationship, this is not going to be the end all for you. Like, you're going to find somebody else. You're going to be in love, and don't ever like, you know how girls will, like, follow the boy to the school? You're not doing that. If you get accepted to another school, choose a school that's best for you, not based off the man. I want my child to still have her own independence and be confident and stuff like that. But I'm never going to stop her from, like, feeling like she's in love, because that's just so cute. Like, a little promise ring. But don't get it confused, because anything can happen.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit jaded, so that's why. Because it's like, I really don't want my kids to, like, I don't want to say follow my footsteps. Because, I mean... Yeah. It was nothing bad of what I did or how my life went out, but I just think low key. I
definitely agree with what you're saying. I definitely agree with what you're saying, because I don't think I want my kids to be, like, so blinded by, like, high school love either. Yeah. But I do want my child to feel a sense of, like, love. Because I even feel some type of way, like, about my younger brother. Like, and I have these, like, conversations, like, with my dad. Because, we're a family of lovers, girl. Yeah. Like, we always, like, in relationships, like, long term, like, always with somebody. And that's cool, but I want my children to kind of do things a little. I want you to have your experiences, because, honestly, like, you may feel that way, and you may feel that that person feels that same way, but they're like, oh yeah, this is my little high school relationship. Yeah. Like, I just don't want, and it's hard because, like you said, like, she gives the feeling that she doesn't like him, but it's like, what does she really feel? I feel like if I was like, I know this little kid is like a little player, baby, don't be, I promise to, so she can be kind of like loyal to you, and you're being a teenage boy and you're not really doing that. That's my thought, like, process. I don't know. I think she didn't really say that in the text. Maybe that's what it's stemming from. She did say that he'd, like, be talking about her friend, they always buy stuff. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's just all because I think she thinks materialistic. And so I think she thinks that's what I'm saying. She might think, like,
I don't care.
The ring is coming from a materialistic place, and, like, she doesn't want her daughter to get it confused.
I don't care. We could be materialistic. I don't care about that part.
I think I just want my kids to experience whatever the fuck life has to offer, but I do want to make sure that they know, like, to still be an independent woman. I just feel like I just don't want to control nothing in my kids. Like I don't want, like, I just feel like not whatever happens, 'cause I don't want anything bad to ever happen to my kid, but you really don't know. But I just want my kids to experience whatever life has to offer. And experiences is really for when you get to college. High school, it's you dated somebody for 3 years, and then once college, y'all break up, you cry, and then you go. That's when you go experience some shit. You finna really experience some shit once you get to college.
Girl, I don't know. I think just everything is just deep. I think like once you actually have your kid, you'll feel like, cause it's almost like when you are a teenager, it do be feeling that deep. Cause I remember when I was a teen, like, and it's like stuff that I don't know. I'm not gonna control my child. Like, I want you to have the experiences, and I'm gonna give you the real. I'm not gonna be sugarcoating stuff. I think that's the type of parent that I will be. Yeah. But I will let you have your experiences.
I think you're like that right now. Like, I don't think you sugarcoat, like, for your kids right now.
Yeah, like, no, I just want, I'm gonna let you know. Yeah. Age appropriately. They're teenagers, though. At that point, I'm sorry, when you're a teenager, you getting unfiltered. Because, like, it's very...
I definitely agree. Like, I don't think I want to sugarcoat anything for my child, but I'm also just gonna let them experience, like, what life has to offer. But when it comes to, like, the ring thing, like I said, I do agree with you. I definitely think there needs to be a conversation of what the fuck you telling her to promise my child? Her virginity? Her what?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's I think that's the conversation. There's a lot of, like, underlying.
And I don't like him manipulating her after the fact and telling her, oh, my parents said, or this, that, or, like, I don't like all of that. But I will say as well, like, that's shit that kids be doing like, that's shit I used to do. Like, that's shit that kids, that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes, like, I definitely think shit be that deep, and shit is that deep, but also that's what kids be doing. Like, that's the shit y'all don't want to know what the fuck I was doing in high school. Like, kids just be doing that type of shit. Like, so that's why I just try not to take certain shit serious, but I just think I just want to be that parent that just believes that the things that I taught my child growing up, like, I don't have to worry about that. Like, they can make
their decisions. Yeah, absolutely.
I hope. Now, once I have to step the fuck in and I gotta trust, you will be dealt with.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ring thing, I just don't think the ring is that serious. Unless he came to the mama and made it seem like it was that serious.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, him just asking would make me feel like,
weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I think that's when you just have a conversation with your child. Like, do you think this ring is like a serious thing? Or do you think it's just, a little promise ring that he got you because he's, y'all are in a serious relationship right now. Do you think it's serious?
Right.
What does this ring mean to you? So you still, because I don't want to tell my child, like, okay, it ain't that serious because she in love.
No, right. Yeah, no, you don't want
to get her perspective on the ring. Like,
to be like, let me gauge what's going on here.
Yeah, and then maybe kind of alter how she feels just a little bit about the ring, but I don't never want to sit there and be like,
no, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want, because then she probably going to hate me next.
You so funny.
Yeah, because you know how kids be. You say something, and they start... Then they run away to the boyfriend's house with a pack of clothes. Yeah. Now I'm really finna have. Now I really have to beat your motherfucking ass. Because now you have me fucked up.
Girl, I'm scared.
I'm
not even gonna lie. That kind of, I'm like,
girl, I know, girl. Oh, but you gonna be experiencing that so soon. Because how old is your oldest daughter? Is like what?
6.
I was gonna say 7. Okay, girl, she got 10 more years, girl.
No, I have time, but I'm just like...
Yeah. Oh, my God, girl. But time go by so quick.
And these kids
when she was just born.
These kids are scaring me. I don't know. I'm just
time go by quick. Because I remember when you had just had... Because I think... Because how long have we been following each other? Like...
Forever.
Yes. And you just had her. And now you have another one. But she's 6. It's been that long. Time go by so quick. Girl. Like, it's so crazy because when I look at my little sister... Like, when she started getting older and she went to high school, I was like, bro, I literally watched you grow up. Like, that's, like, the first, because my other sister, like, we're, like, 3 years apart? So, I didn't really watch her grow. Like, we kind of grew up together. But, like, that's the first, because I was telling my mom had my little sister. So, I literally, like, watched her grow up. I seen her all stages, y'all. It makes me so emotional, like, and it's so crazy. Kids,
that's my baby brother. We're 9 years apart. I literally helped my mom, like, take care of him. Like, it really is crazy.
It's crazy. No, like, and that's what I say. The kids, they get, okay, so I had another Reddit, but it got deleted. Oh. Or they deleted it. Sometimes people do that. So we just have 3 Reddits today. I don't really know which one was my favorite. I think they all were equally as good this time.
They were very thought provoking. Very deep.
Yeah.
I feel all of them.
Yeah.
But Mr.
Oh, the one touchy, with the pants and stuff.
I'm saying touchy.
Oh my!
To me, in my head, I'm sorry. That's like
and it is a hard topic because like you don't want to accuse people
somebody's name.
Yeah. But that's why I'm like some people just need to start being honest and like just saying the real. Honestly, your husband made me feel uncomfortable. This is like the things
he
that
made a comment.
Saying. Yes, and that's so then that they can have a conversation, and so she can. Because I would want if my husband said that, I would want to know so I can talk to him, tell him how this is weird. I don't really like that you said it made somebody else feel uncomfortable. Let's not do that again. But also, I want to know how you see that and like why you were saying that. Because now I'm starting to question you. You know what I'm trying to say? I would want to know that.
I feel like that lady wouldn't care though.
Probably.
I feel like the comment, and a lot of times, a lot of people are not like you and I.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Because his comments really could have just been him just like, he might, I don't know what his race is, but him just being like weird, like just.
Gross.
Yeah, or just having, cause you know some like I don't know if he's white, so I don't want to say white men, but.
Like
but they have
humor?
like weird humor. Yeah, so I'm like maybe. I don't think that's what it is. I'm not excusing it because I definitely think, but that's I'm like sometimes people just need to start being honest and telling people what it is because guess what? Now you're letting these other people go to the house, or she's not letting because it's not her situation, but like the mom is just like not understanding.
And then honestly, I feel like in those situations we need to start making those people feel uncomfortable. Like when he said that, I would have been like, "What do you mean by that?"
Right? That's what I said.
That's weird. I didn't really care for that comment.
Right.
Can you?
That's why I said I would have definitely been like, you threw me off, and I would have been like, don't ever tell my daughter to change.
Yeah.
At the fuck off. I would have, because I don't play. Like, don't ever. Y'all heard me. Y'all look. I'm telling y'all.
She said you're hearing it here and now.
No, because I'm telling you, when I told my aunt no, I was in 8th grade or like 8th or freshman year. I was only like 14.
Yeah.
Girl, you don't be. I never gave a fuck. Don't tell me what to change. And don't tell me what the fuck to... No, people could tell me what to do. I was never that child.
She's like, wait a minute.
No, I was never that child growing up. Like, of course, I was scared. I was terrified of my mama. But also, I've always just had set boundaries. And I always just, like, knew at an early age, like, nobody's going to tell me what I can and cannot wear.
Yeah.
Or going to make me feel uncomfortable about what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
In my own home. And I'm just glad that, like, my mom always was also one of those parents, like, okay, Tanasia, like, she always be like, okay, Tanasia, you can't be talking to people like that. Like, to me and my sisters, like, y'all can't be talking to people like that. But also, she kind of really didn't give a fuck for real.
Yeah, because like, it's important. I'm telling you, when you have girls, you need to keep that in them.
Yeah.
Like, it may be like, oh, and you may feel uncomfortable by other people's reactions, but really, I've learned to not give a fuck. Because, like I said, my baby...
Yeah.
Because I'm like... I'll say excuse me. She'll be like, no.
No.
I don't want to. Say hi, baby. No. If she don't want to talk to you, she will not talk to you. No,
that was me too. But it was coming from a place of, like, anxiety. My mom, like, people used to literally get upset and they used to be like, Tanasia comes into the house, she don't ever speak. And I don't think people understand, like, people who suffer from, like, severe, and I never knew I even had anxiety.
Yeah, you don't know what it is when you're young.
And my mom was super young when she had us. In the black community, they don't really know. And so I don't think people seen it as anxiety. I think people just thought it was me being rude. But no, I'm just scared to talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so y'all are telling me I'm being rude, but no, I'm actually just scared to talk. But then as I got older, it's like I just did, like, because I would know, because I'm the oldest, so I know stuff that's going on behind closed doors. So actually at this point, I actually don't like you, so I don't want to speak. And then mom used to like change you, like, you have to just, and I'm like, I really actually don't want to. Because I really don't like them. And then they come into my house. Why do they want me to speak and they come into my house? Like, no.
You're so funny.
No. My mom used to be like, Tanasia, like, mom used to, she still to this day, she's like, Tanasia, you gotta speak. To this day, she'd be like, Tanasia, like, when you come in here, like, make sure you speak to people. Like, but it's like, y'all don't understand. I'm suffering with so much. I have anxiety. I might not like you. Like, we just don't know. Like, you never know what you're gonna get with me. I promise you. Like, but yes, y'all. I like these stories. These are really entertaining. These are really good. And I definitely think, I don't know what I think. I just think. But guys, that was today's episode. I think it went pretty well. How do you feel about the whole Katseye thing, girl?
Now I have to do more investigation. But listen, like I said before, I'm rooting for everybody black. Yes. So that's my stance on that.
Yes, or any person of color. Like, y'all not gonna be treating us any kind of way, anything we feel. Because I'm gonna boycott y'all.
I'm already boycotted.
Yeah. No, dead ass. But I really hope you guys like our new segment. I don't know if our next episode will have anything, because I don't really have any topic. For next week's episode for the pretty unfiltered news.
But we'll
actually,
see.
No, I do have one, but I don't know if they want to talk about that. But we'll see. But besides that, guys, we really hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Yes. You have anything you want to say?
No.
Okay, guys. See you on our next episode. We love you guys so much. Thank you for the support.
Yes.
Thus far, like. Okay.
We really appreciate it.
Okay. We do. This is Pretty Unfiltered. Bye.
Bye.